Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel, the Angels of Alchemy. I'm Dee Grewal, Psychic Medium and Angelic Channel. And this is going to be the daily energy read for Tuesday, August 13th for all signs, earth, air, water, and fire. So I hope you all had a blessed and beautiful weekend and you've had a fabulous Monday. And let's go ahead and jump into this read. As I've said to you guys, we have a lot of interesting energy at play right now. Jupiter is stationed direct now, and you have Uranus in retrograde in a sign of Taurus. So this is going to make for a very interesting week. We also have the full moon in Aquarius, and that is on Thursday. So anytime we have the full moon energy, it's a time of releasing. And you know, as I've said in my previous videos, if you've been watching, this has really been a time of closing out cycles, closing out chapters, moving away from those things that aren't of authentic truth. So focusing in on the energy for tomorrow, Tuesday, okay, we have confusion, we have service, we have renewal. This card came out, if I'm not mistaken, in every single read for each of the signs. Every single one of them had the card of renewal. So this week, the theme is definitely going to be centered around that, and also centered around being in service. Now, there seems to be something from your past, okay, or some situation that you've been experiencing recently, where you're feeling a bit of dilemma. You're struggling to make a decision. You've been back and forth with your thoughts. I get the sense and feeling of anxiety and worry, not quite sure where you're going to be moving, you know, what that next step is. And what they're saying right now is for you to focus on being in service, to detach from that energy and focus on being in service, okay? And focus on gratitude, all right? You're going through a big change, okay? There's a big change and a transformation that's occurring right now. And, you know, and it's very necessary. It needs to happen because you're laying down the foundation, okay, for your tomorrow, a solid foundation. Now, connected to confusion, you have the Ten of Blades. This is the end of a cycle, okay? And although the Ten of Swords can, it's a very rough card, okay? Because this card can mean betrayal, but you're at the end. So this is a 10. That means whatever confusion, chaos, conflict with others, any betrayals and things of that nature that you've experienced, they're coming to an end. They're coming to a completion. You're at the 10. Once 10 is done, you're moving on to the 1, and that's a new beginning. So you're right at the end of this cycle here. This energy is going to start to dissipate. It's going to start to disappear. When we focus on being in service and we don't focus on ourselves, it helps us move through the energy, okay? So not to lose hope at this time. Underneath service, you have the Three of Wands, okay? This is the card about you're waiting for your ships to come in. There's some kind of news you're waiting for from afar. You're here thinking, you're reflecting, okay? But you're waiting for this news, all right? And I feel like for some of you, you're waiting on some news that is connected to your career, okay? Or what that next step is going to be. Where am I going from here? There's something that you've been waiting on to come in. And some of you have been kind of waiting for this answer to come from afar or from a distance, and really you're being guided to go within because the divine is bringing you guidance and messages, okay? So this is about you going within to find your answers, because this is highlighting service, okay? But what I'm also getting from this is that you have guides and angels supporting you that are helping you. You're surrounded by healing energy, all right? And I feel like you need to look at instead of looking on what tomorrow's going to bring, focusing on those shifts and what that's going to bring into your life, you need to look at what you already have, to be in a place of gratitude. And so here we have, so you have the renewal card, right? And underneath that, you have judgment. Everything that's unfolding in your life right now needs to happen the way it is. It's almost like, you know, I don't look at this judgment card as a harsh energy. It's a change and a transformation that you're going through that is absolutely necessary. You need to go through this change and transformation. You're going through this renewal. You're going through a rebirth, right? I get the sense and feeling that there's a bit of testy energy tomorrow. Just remain calm. I'm getting the feeling like emotions are running high a little bit, you know, and you might feel a little bit unstable on your feet, but it's okay. Like, ground your energy, go outside, connect in nature, and don't allow your fears to hold you back. A lot of you, I'm sensing the feeling of fears are holding you back from moving forward. You need to trust, believe, and have faith that you're being supported on your journey. Highlighting the Ten of Blades, you have inspiration and courage, and here it is. It's like, let this burden go. Whatever's happened in the past, leave it behind. The confusion is, there's almost a sense and feeling of you're trying to control everything that's unfolding in your life. And I'll tell you what, the way the energy is right now, you can't control any of it. So stop trying. Just allow things to naturally unfold the way they need to. Stop resisting the change. The more you resist, the more it's going to persist. So the more you give way and allow and go with the flow, it's going to be a smoother journey for you. You need to take a leap of faith. This confusion, you're about to get some kind of clarity, okay? It's coming in, all right? And this confusion you've been feeling, this Ten of Swords energy you've been feeling, it's about to be lifted. There's inspiration, there's guidance and messages that are coming in at this time, so pay attention. Underneath service, you did have the Three of Wands, and then you have gratitude and thanks. And again, this is about you being grateful for where you're at on your path right now. Stop focusing on what tomorrow is going to bring and focus on being present in the here and now. Okay? Focus on being what you have already. It's not about what's tomorrow going to bring. It's not about, you know, the past. It's focusing on the here and now and appreciating everything in the here and now that has already transpired. That is, you know, you can't control, I didn't mean to say what has already transpired because that would mean the past. You can't control what's happened in the past, and you can't control what tomorrow is going to bring. But you, in the here and now, you have the ability to manifest, to change, to create. Okay, so this is where it's happening. So this is where your energy should be. This is where you should be focusing. And then you have underneath renewal, judgment, and here it is. You have transformation and change. You have three cards, okay, that are talking about transformation and change. I feel that whatever you're going through, some of you, it's very karmic, okay? But this cycle that you've been in, I almost feel like you've been pushed to make a change because you were resisting making a change, and now you can't resist. The universe is taking over. Whatever is happening right now needs to happen the way that it's happening. So, with that being said, and here it is, again, highlighting confusion, the Ten of Swords, inspiration and courage. You have Moth Spirit, surrender now. You're being guided to let go and let God. Put everything into the hands of God, Spirit, whoever you believe in, and surrender. Stop trying to control how things unfold and know that everything is okay. And here we go. They're saying focus on being in service. It's almost like whatever you're waiting for is almost creating a block, because the more you're focusing on it's not here, the more it's not happening, okay? Because you're putting the intention out there that it's not solved. You don't have what it is that you need. You keep focusing on it's not here now. You're waiting on something. So you know what? Let that go. Things are going to happen in divine time. It's not your time. So you have whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. Now, every time I see whale spirit, and this is something that came to me with my guides, it's one, breathe, okay? Whales have a very unique way of breathing under the water, above the water, okay? So how they breathe is important. Breath is important in our life. This is about you taking a step back and breathe. Breathe through the obstacles and challenges. Take a deep breath in. Release it, okay? Release the stagnant energy, all right? But also, this card is saying to you, trust the great mystery. Trust that the universe is supporting you. Let the past go. Stop focusing on the past. Stop focusing on the future. Bring your awareness into the present, because this is where it's at, okay? So you don't need to know every little step, every little thing that's unfolding, okay? You just need to trust and have faith. Be present in the now. And then highlighting renewal, judgment, transformation, and change is rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. The more you release, the more you surrender, the more you focus on being in service, the more you focus on being in gratitude for everything that you already have in your life in this present moment, the more blessings are coming to you. Trust, believe, and have faith. God, the universe, spirit has your back. Everything's unfolding as it needs to. Your dreams, your hopes, your desires, your goals are coming into fruition in the time that they're meant to, in divine time. It's not in your time, it's in God's time. It's in the universe's time. It's in whoever you believe in. It's in the greater universe's time, okay? So you need to trust that. Know that blessings are coming your way and have faith in that. And also, I feel like, wherever you've had hesitancy in making decisions, only you have the power to make decisions in your life, okay? Things aren't going to just happen to you. There's a part that you also play. There's a willingness that you need to have in order for things to happen. Sometimes we sit there and we're like, we want things to change. We want this. But then when change happens, it's like, oh my God, what's happening? This isn't exactly what I asked for. But sometimes things unfold in a way that is different than what you expected. And I can guarantee you it's going to be better than what you expected. The outcome is going to exceed your expectation if you truly trust, believe, and have faith. So, I'm going to be checking in with some daily reads and daily energy. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and like to the video, and also subscribe to the channel. And, leave me a comment. Let me know what's happening for you, what's unfolding for you. I'd love to hear from you. Wishing you a blessed and beautiful Tuesday. Namaste.